It's time for Coach's Comments, being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech after a huge victory for the Stars, defeating Fargo 5-3 here tonight. We're joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. And Rocky, a great bounce-back effort for you guys here tonight. Everything that you probably wanted to turn around from last night happened here tonight. Let's talk about that third period, a 3-goal outburst for you guys. What stood out the most about that frame?
It was, we challenged the guys during the second intermission, and I just said, hey, we liken this obviously to a playoff series, 3-3, and I said, hey, we've got our back against the wall. We lost game 1, and now here we are, tied game going into game 3 or into the third period, and your season's over if you lose. And I said, obviously, it's not. But we need to feel that. We need to feel what that's like. We need to be prepared for that. And so the best way to do that is to live it right now and to play with that urgency and that desperation that it takes to win playoff games. And I thought our guys did a really good job of that. We got a big goal, obviously, from Reeser. We got another huge goal from Romer. And then, BMO's able to finish it with the empty netter.
How cool was that to see guys like Reese and Jacob getting their first USHL goals in such a huge spot?
It's what we've been lacking, right? And in my first 2 years here, we've always had secondary scoring and depth scoring, and that enables us to really have success. And to this point, we've had basically our top lines carrying us. We're not generating a lot of offense from the point right now. We're not getting a lot of depth scoring. And so for those two guys to step up and get their first goals in such huge moments is great for them. It really is. I'm so proud of Reese. I'm so proud of Jacob. But, I think it gives everybody else that same vote of confidence that they can do that. And it goes back to, Webb's had a huge goal a couple weekends ago in Sioux Falls. That's a game changer. And those young guys are starting to produce. And, if you've sat here and listened to me talk over the course of the last 2 years, the development that comes from these young guys playing in the first half of their rookie year is at times painful for everybody, but it's important and it's invaluable, and you're starting to see guys turn the corner, and there's bright futures for those young men, and so it's really nice when you get to see them get rewarded.
Tonight was the 4th time in the last 6 games this team has scored at least 5 goals in a game. You guys continue to turn the corner. You're making this more of the norm right now, scoring a lot of goals. What did it take to get back to that after just the 1 goal last night?
They're a good defensive team. There's no question about it. They're just a really good hockey team, and our willingness to get to the front of the net is the most important thing. And we started to shoot pucks in places where you can score and you can generate rebounds. And any goalie in this league is, if you're going to play catch with them and throw wrist shots at his glove, you're not going to have a whole lot of success. You need to force that goalie to manage rebounds and second and third chances and get uncomfortable in his crease. And I thought at times we were able to do that tonight, and it paid off.
What's going to take 2 or 3 this weekend tomorrow night?
Both teams are tired. Both teams have been through, 6 really hard periods of hockey. And so, it's who can buy into their identity more, who can be part of something bigger than themselves, sacrifice, do the little things, shift after shift, manage the adversity that a game 3 in 3 days comes with, and just find a way to keep our bench positive. And I'm really excited to see how our guys respond, because I think this is yet another potential notch in that belt, so to speak, and us just continuing to learn a little bit and grow a little bit. And the challenge tomorrow is a big one, and I'm looking forward to it.
Excited to see what comes tomorrow night. Rocky, thanks for the time. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this is Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.